All right, guys, here's another quick one for you. So now, in the new version of the All Pro Football Editor, you're going to be able to copy and paste players around, which is very helpful when players get traded and people move around. So, um, it's definitely very useful, and it's here for you guys if you need it. So it's real simple. All you have to do is click on a player, right click, and you can copy the player. Um, and this submenu here has a few options. I'll go through them real quick. Copying a player copies the entire player. When you paste exact copy, that's going to copy and paste everything from that player. So that's going to be the name, the position, the attributes, the abilities, the equipment. I mean, everything. And it'll lay that over. So if I want to go ahead and copy Jarrett Jaquan, and I want to paste him into Leonard Williams, I can do exact copy, and now they're both the same guy. If I just want to paste the attributes, I could do attributes only, and that'll just keep everything the same except for the attributes. It won't touch the abilities. It won't touch any of the bio, the equipment, the animations, nothing. This one is just the attributes. And as you can see, if we highlight these two guys here, you're going to see that their attributes are identical now. Hope you could see that, right? Last thing here is the clear attributes. So you can go ahead and clear their attributes, and it will clear this guy out. So now you can see all his attributes are set to 0. It won't touch, there's a couple attributes that are like unknowns and run style. It won't touch those. And this unknown one over here. But the ones that it will change are things that we actually care about, and it'll set them to 0. So that's a new feature. You can change them across teams. I can go ahead and jump into a different team here, and I can show you. Let's say we want to go and paste an exact copy. See, you can paste them over, and there you go. You can move players around. The other thing I want to share is this auto update menu. You can change all sorts of things here. You can clear the attributes for this team only. So if I want to do the entire team, it'll clear them all. Boom. And it's complete. If I want to clear them for the entire file, I can do that. And now every single team is cleared up. You can also change the body types depending on the BMI or the weight, and it'll adjust the body type from skinny to normal to large, extra large, depending on the weight or the body mass index. This one here applies the All Pro setting to the collars. So All Pro collar, if you want every team to be set to All Pro, then just got my dog walking in here with his long nails. You can do that with just one click and set them to All Pro. Advanced year, it takes the years pro. So if you look at the years pro for a player and you're at 8 years, and let's say it's a new season next year and you're making a new roster, you can just click on advanced year, and it will take all of the years pro and increment them by 1. That's what that does here. So if I click on that, advance all players by 1 year, yes. And I go back, he should be at 9. And there you go, 9 years. So you have that option. SFL settings is something I did for those guys. Apply ability boosts, same thing. If you notice in the game, when you're editing players and adding abilities, it actually changes so the attributes. So like Speed Burner, I believe, is one of them where if you make a change to add the ability, it adds like 5 points to their speed. So there's a list of them here that will change, and that's something that will be affected if you make that change. I think I put release notes for these already, so they're on my SimHead site if you guys want to take a look closer. This one here resets the user team. So if you want to get everybody back to all CPU, you can just click that and it'll change everyone. And now you have, 0 user control teams. That's kind of nice instead of having to go through every single team and unchecking. That's something that I've added to make things a little bit easier. Another thing too you can do is if you guys watched the video that I had about the legend faces on generics, well, sometimes the generics are called created players or they're called like generic without a team, and you want to make sure that they're set to generics for all the non-tier players, the players that don't have a star. So if you click on this, you're going to basically set them all to generic. So if you got a guy that's, let's say he's a created player and he says created here, if I go ahead and click on this option for the team only, it'll change them to generic. So that's just for the guys that are not legends. If I were to change this guy to a legend or not tiered, it should keep him as a legend. Let's just test this live. And it does, see. So I won't mess with your star players. It'll set the generics, and like I said, that's needed. You need to have them as generics if you want the faces to show up for those players. So I added a menu for that just to make a quick, global change there. You could do it for the team. You could do it for the entire roster. So yeah, that's the menu there. If you have any other things that you think you want to add in, that's like a global change, leave your comments. I'll see if that's something easy to do, and I'll add it in if I have the time. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Peace.